Today, we're heading to the frontier. Dusty streets, a desperate town, and a ruthless tyrant, and 7 very dangerous men with nothing left to lose. We're talking about the Magnificent Seven, the 2016 remake starring Denzel Washington, Chris Pratt, Ethan Hawke, and of course, one very wicked bad guy. Now say what you want about remakes, but this film has style. It's loud, it's gritty, and it's a full-on Western showdown. And if you're like me, any movie with a crew of misfits taking on impossible odds screams make a wargame out of it. So that's exactly what we're doing today. In the movie, Bogue's mercenaries roll into Rose Creek and turn it into a nightmare. The townsfolk are scared, outgunned, and completely alone. Until they hire 7 strangers that are just crazy enough, or maybe desperate enough, to fight back. What I love about this setup is it's the perfect recipe for a tabletop scenario. You've got a small band of heroes, huge waves of enemies, civilians in danger, and a town that is a character in and of itself. So here's what we're playing today. A cooperative skirmish game where we take on the roles of the Magnificent Seven, each with their own unique abilities inspired by the film. We'll be defending this town from endless waves of mercenaries. They're trying to break into the buildings, kill the civilians, and our heroes. Your job is simple. Stand your ground, fight back, keep the people alive, and try not to die doing so. Each hero has a unique ability. Chisholm's command tactics, Faraday's dynamite and tricks, Billy's blade storm, Jack Horn's unstoppable toughness. And of course, the villains are controlled by a simple AI system, so this really is a co-op last stand. It's fast, brutal, and because we based it directly off of the movie's ending battle, it's going to feel very cinematic. So saddle up, welcome to Rose Creek. This is our Magnificent Seven wargame. Alright, here's the quick version of how this game works. You control the Magnificent Seven. Each hero gets 2 actions per turn. Move, shoot, fight, use a special ability, do something heroic. The game mechanics are very simple. For the most part, you're going to be hitting on a 5 or higher. If you get hit, you're rolling for grit. Simple stuff. The villains run on a simple AI. If they see civilians, they attack. If they're near a building, they break in. If you're in the way, they'll shoot you. Otherwise, they're going to march towards the nearest building and attempt to kill all the townsfolk. The civilians hide in the buildings. We have a select group of civilians that our players can hide in buildings before the start of the game. If the bandits get inside, people die fast. Your job is to plug the breaches and keep them alive. Every turn, more enemies will be spawning on the edge of town. Some turns, it's only a few bandits, and sometimes it's a whole mob. And when the boss shows up, Bogue himself, everything gets worse. Kill him, try to keep your kill count of civilians under 10, and you might just survive the day. That's it. Simple, brutal, cinematic. So, let's go ahead, meet our players, and get to the showdown. Alright, so here we have it. The Magnificent Seven. Or the Magnificent Four, I should say.
Hi, I'm Red Harvest. I'm the Native American involved in this, and I'm probably the only one with a bow and arrow, and I am hiding behind the stables.
I'm playing as Billy, and
I'm playing Jack and Vasquez, and my strategy is to have Jack up there in the chapel because he has a rifle and he can shoot far, and Vasquez down low so that way he can have line of sight because he also has somewhat of a good gun.
Now I'll be playing Sam and Josh, and I put Josh up top the saloon just for a better vantage point, and I have Sam right near the one spawn point, so hopefully I can get a couple quick shots.
We need to keep the guys coming in that are outlaws from taking over our village.
We spread them out a lot, but in the most populated areas we added the dynamite, so that way if they get too close to the populated areas we can just baboom.
Alright, you guys ready to see if we can survive?
Yeehaw!
Alright, let's get to it.
I can do it!
And with that, the stage is set. All 7 members of our group are placed in position to defend Rose Creek. The players have been given 2 dynamite markers to place wherever they choose, and they can blow them at any time. We roll for our first wave of enemies, and they appear on the north end of town. Only 4 of them to start. They begin moving towards the library, and our players are quick to react. Billy rushes in and uses both his actions for his special attack, his Blades of Fury, which allow him to roll 3 combat dice against his opponents. Between him and Goodnight, they kill all but one of the gang, but round 2 sees a fresh group of mercenaries attacking from the south. Sam misses all his shots at the new group, and we experience some chaos as the church begins to fall over. But Red Harvest rushes into the rescue and kills 2 of them with his bow. On the north end of town, Goodnight continues to hold off the attackers with his rifle.
I'm a little girl.
But on the south, the bad guys are threatening some villagers in the blue house. Jack doesn't have line of sight on the attackers, and if they don't contest the house, the villagers will die. Vasquez and Red Harvest react by both running into the house for support. On the north edge, Goodnight uses his special ability, which allows him to roll 2 dice per shooting attack, taking the better of the 2. But his opponents continue to pass their saving throws.
Oh my god!
Going into round 3, we are not doing terrible so far, but Red Harvest and Vasquez are being surrounded. Red Harvest grabs the small child and rushes her over to a nearby building, taking a hit while doing so.
Alright. 3, miss. They get another shooting action.
And then it's red now.
Don't do it with the brain.
What'd you get?
Jack is pounding the mercenaries, but they pass every saving throw.
You get the 2 6s. I roll for a really important thing. I
just
get
roll
1.
it.
Billy takes a shot out on the street. And going into round 5, we roll for our new enemy spawns and reveal Bartholomew Bogue himself has entered the battlefield. Alright, so our boss has just entered the fight. So Bogue has some pretty good stats, but he has a special ability where at the start of the villain turn, we pick a building that he has to target. 5 to 6, 1 townsfolk is killed. On a 3 to 4, 4 enemies will spawn near that building, and on 1, nothing happens. Bogue brings with him 8 new mercenaries, so we decide to do something dramatic.
Blow the dynamite!
We detonate our first dynamite marker, killing every man next to it. Although Billy does unfortunately take a hit as well. He's an observer right now. He's the observer dispatch. Red Harvest continues to pluck away at the bad guys, and Goodnight is determined to kill Bogue before he can kill any of the villagers. Bad.
My plan is to kill the boss. I already have 3 wounds on him. I only need 4. And next time I'm going to only shoot at him.
A swarm of bad guys move against the gun shop where 1 innocent villager is hiding. Faraday, Red Harvest, and Billy all move in to support. Bogue and his men surround the livery, and Vasquez moves in to intercept, all while being covered by Jack and the bell tower. In the gun shop, I use Josh Faraday's special ability, which allows him to throw dynamite 2 times per game at targets within 8 inches. He throws the stick and kills every last man in the shop, but taking 2 damage markers while doing it. At the south of town, a whole party of mercenaries moves in against a civilian home, and at the library, Vasquez bursts in and contests the building, but misses his first shot against Bogue. Go ahead.
A 1!
Wow.
I'm gonna stay in there until he is killed. I will stay in there and give up my life.
Sam Chisholm then uses his special ability. Once per round, he can grant any other player 1 free shooting action. He gives it to Vasquez, who loads his gun, aims, fires, and...
Do this. Don't roll 1.
critical hit.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
We killed him! With Bogue dead, we now just have to survive 3 more rounds. Goodnight and Red Harvest fight hard by the doctor's office. Jack leaps from the bell tower and rushes in to save the civilians and help Sam. And we ignite our second dynamite marker, killing all but 1 from a large group. Vasquez continues to kill the bad guys in the library, and Sam faces a massive mob of mercenaries shooting at him all at once, taking several hits. Goodnight and Red Harvest are getting beat up on the street, and Josh Faraday throws his second stick of dynamite, killing another large group. Jack continues melee in the house. Goodnight continues to hit his target, and at last, the end of round 8 comes, and our attackers begin to flee the town and retreat. Bogue lies dead. Only 2 villagers have been killed. The town is saved, and the Magnificent Seven, although all of them bloodied from this battle, live to fight another day.
I had good technique.
Kill people.
Alright, so our Magnificent Seven wargame has concluded, and we were victorious. We killed Bogue, and we saved all but 2 of our civilians. How do you guys think it went?
I think it went good.
I think it was pretty fantastical because there were some heroic moments, but nobody died.
I thought it was neat. I thought I did really good this time. Actually being good at it. Cause when the bad guys would spawn in, I felt like I could get to them easily and I killed them. I had really good dice rolls.
I think the way we handle it by keeping just enough people away from the civilians and not having too many casualties. I don't think we had. I think we had one.
Two.
We had 2 casualties, and that was it.
All right. I think that my most heroic moment was blowing everybody up with dynamite as Josh Faraday. I had a good time doing that. Sam didn't really do much of anything the whole time. He shot and missed a lot, and it wasn't very good. But we all lived.
Thank you all for watching. If you like this video,
Make sure you like and subscribe.
Drop a comment below if you want to see more of games like this. And as
Yeah.
always, from Homefront Wargaming, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.